How would you like to how would you like access to a surefire, never fail way out for any situation or circumstance in your life? In this video, I will share the 5 sets of characteristics that will determine whether your ability to access that way out. The first set of characteristics, do you think about in terms of me or us? Me or us? Why this is powerful, because our world, at least my world, sitting here in North America, Western world, it was always about me. Be the best I can be, excel, personal growth, personal development, be all that you can be, a continuous improvement. All of those things are what culture taught growing up. We go to school, we get good grades, we get to go to college, we get a scholarship, whatever it may be. But it's all based on me and my individual talents, my individual grit, how hard I work. It's all based on me. Well, to access that way out, you've got to think in terms of us versus me. So if you think in terms of us, who else is in your life? Who else is there to support you? If you're a Jesus follower, we know we have Jesus, we've got the Holy Spirit, but if not, who is it? Who is it that you can link arms with in this life to be your us, to be your partner? Doesn't have to be your spouse, but somebody that you can really lean into and count on. So if you have that us, that's the way out. Oh my goodness, I've been in so many situations where I have been in circumstances that I literally finally say, there, I don't know what to do. I give up. I don't know what to do. And that's exactly where I should be, because that's when I can reach out to my trusted friends, to God, to whoever, and a way out will be provided. Trust me on that. That's the way it works. All right, number 2, control or surrender. Like me, again, early in my life, most of my life, I was a control person because that's all I knew. You control what you can control. You work hard, you get good grades, you train hard, you're nice to people, you all the things of the world. I try to control as much as I can my schedule, my spending, my eating. I control, I control, I control. Well, that will not get you to the way out. It is surrender. Surrender to what? In my case, surrender to Jesus, to God. Let the Holy Spirit lead me. In your case, again, if you're not a God or Jesus follower, you have to get something deeper than you. You have to surrender to something deeper than you. Because if it's always pointing back at you, that's where you're going to have the pressure on you. You're going to have the anxiousness. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I have to do I. So that's got to be surrendered somehow. So, however, you can do that, whatever context works for you, surrender. If you want to call it fate, whatever you want to call it, surrender to that. You'll find that you'll be calmer, you'll be more peaceful, and you'll think more clearly. You won't be in that fight or flight mindset. So give that a shot. I guarantee it's gonna pay dividends. The next set, strength or weakness. This is kind of similar. Am I leveraging my strengths? If I'm really good at something, or if whatever it may be, am I leaning into my strengths or counting on my strengths? Or am I emphasizing my weaknesses? Subtle difference here. If you emphasize your weaknesses, you are really able to more easily surrender. Think about that. Boy, I just don't have it in this area. So what do you have to do if you're acknowledging your weakness? Well, maybe I need to talk to someone who is strong in that area. It gets back to me or us. So this is a way to encourage. If you look at your weakness, you're not prideful and you're saying, no, I want to illuminate what my weaknesses are. I want to revel in those. And this is a tough one. It's been a tough one for me over the years because this isn't the way we're conditioned. This isn't the way we're taught. So to be able to flip the script and to revel in our weakness versus accentuate our strengths, that's something that is powerful. I remember when I was in the corporate world, they had this strength finder, still do, Clifton Strength Finder. And at the time, it was a revelation for me. Instead of focusing on my weaknesses, which most corporations did with a development plan and all that, I said, no, amplify your strengths. Well, here's a biblical way that I say, no, you need to focus on your weaknesses, but not to improve them, but to ask for help from God, from others, and to be humble in your weakness, because that's going to give you a way out of situations going forward. Number 4 is fear or faith. Are you operating on fear or faith? That one's pretty straightforward. If you're operating in fear, you know it. If you're worried about the what if, what's going to happen, what if this happens, what if that happens, that is a terrible place to be. You have to be able to shut your mind off. Now, again, this video isn't about how to shut your mind off. But if you're in that loop of fear, the other characteristic to lean into is faith, because we all live by faith. It's just a matter of what do you have faith in? Do you have faith in your bank account, your job, your spouse, or like in my case, in Jesus? So I put all my faith in Jesus. Nothing in another person, nothing of the material source out there in the world. So that's really powerful. What do you put your faith in? And are you living by fear? Take out a sheet of paper and write down how you're living right now. Write down some of the characteristics. If you're anxious, if you're busy, if you're hurrying, all these things could be characteristics of living by fear and not faith. And finally, this builds right on that, is what is your faith source? Is it something of the world or not? I just talked about a little bit. If you have faith in something in the world, that can be taken away from you. For sure, no doubt about it. So you have to have faith in something that isn't of the world, that can't be taken away from you. Again, for me, Jesus is always the way out. Well, that's the challenge for you. What is your faith source? And if it's something of the world, you got to get rid of that and turn it to something not of the world, something spiritual if you're a spiritual person, that you can count on no matter what, that nobody can take away from you. So subscribe with the notification bell to receive regular updates. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button to see more like this. And comment down below. This can be with questions or answers to a question you ask. And we will see you next time on this amazing journey from isolation to community, where the next step beyond is freedom.